times, spread across 99 years. Seems almost superfluous to say it, but for the
pace to drive down that outside.
Fabregas. And that's a great header. And a really clean-cut goal, nodded in by Gary Cahill. Chelsea in front inside 10 minutes in Pasadena.
Well, it just, to me, seemed way too easy at the back post. The corners floated in, and look, I don't know to tell Jurgen Klopp or Liverpool fans the threat of Terry and Cahill in attacking corners. But he's just got such a run. Nobody's blocking him. Liverpool players strewn across the 6-yard box. It's a bit half and half. It's a hybrid of zonal marking and man marking, but there was two players at the edge of just inside the box. One of them was Cahill. He gets a 5-yard run, and there's no real defensive jump there. It's poor defending from Liverpool, but listen, Gary Cahill took full advantage, John.
It's an inviting angle. It is Mourinho, but it's beyond Firmino. It's rather underwhelming. It disappeared already, the shaving foam. It's Coutinho, and it's touched away by Asmir Begovic.
Yeah, I think there's a type of excellence and the type of quality that Liverpool will be hoping this little fella, who can be a little magician at times, will be hoping that he repeats it on a consistent basis this season for Liverpool. If that happens, then tight games when it's not quite going their way could be
an ankle problem. Cahill trying to get on the end of another corner. He's the man that scored the only goal so far. Chelsea trying to add to that through Victor Moses. Ejaria, and Firmino offside, won't count. Flag is raised. Neatly worked by Liverpool.
Well, you say neatly. In some ways, it's a shame the flag is up. I'm saying that from sort of an objective point of view, because two great back heels here. The first from Mane, and the second one there, the little flick, is the correct decision.
Lallana is on in place of Marko Grujic for Liverpool. Grujic, who took that potentially slightly concussive blow to the head in a challenge with Berlin for Chelsea. And it's Loftus-Cheek, and now it's Victor Moses. And Moses in towards Bertrand Traoré. And he will go direct.
Not great.
Scorer of 66 goals for the club, by far the highest scoring defender in Chelsea's history. It's teased in. The goalkeeper came out for it. Never reached him. It's going to be a corner.
Wow, it was a super little ball clip from Fabregas. Spots this early. It's Loftus-Cheek, unmarked.
Nothing was caught there by the goalkeeper, wasn't he?
He was, and as a defender, you've got to expect that. And actually, it's very good defending, because no matter if the goalkeeper makes the call there as his, you can't leave that as a defender.
Clavan unsure where the ball was. Oh, and then in stretching for it. In lunge, Fabregas, who's off. Cesc Fabregas has been sent off for that lunging tackle on Ragnar Klavan.
Yeah, it's high. It's certainly high, and that was my first impressions. It was actually Fabregas who tried to get Chelsea away on a quick counter-attack. Yeah, that's late enough. It's not quite as high as I first thought, but that being said, it's a lunge in. It is completely reckless, and I suppose technically these days, well,
it's Brannigan, and it was Klavan who was closing in, and Matic, who diligently went back with him to touch it behind.
Yeah, there's actually been some good defending from Chelsea on the set pieces.
Fabregas' dismissal will be immaterial to the result. It is Chelsea's night in Pasadena. Cahill's goal, 10 minutes in. deciding this meeting of old rivals. An embrace between managers who'll play a big part in the Premier League soap opera over the coming weeks and months. Cahill, the match winner. Begovic, not the busiest night for him. Fabregas's indiscretion won't haunt him too long, but it did make life a little difficult late on. We'll be back to wrap things up in a couple of minutes. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 0.